So it's 1992 or 3, one of those. And I'm in the 7th grade. This is 1993 because I'm in 7th grade. So we shave our heads because we on the basketball team. Michael Jordan is the greatest thing ever, right? So we shave our heads. And I noticed these 2 little lumps right here. It was just 2. These are the first 2 hot dogs. They started right here. And everybody, it was just something weird or whatever. But over time, it's grown into this menagerie of intelligence on the outside of my head. But I'm trying to tell y'all, this shit is like semiconductive or something. Like it makes me sensitive to all kinds of frequencies and energies and things like that. I'm prefacing this to bring up some points later on, but all this stuff started happening during puberty. My body literally changed for real. Like I started to develop these folds on my scalp, and it was just different. And one night, I'm in the basement and I'm asleep on the couch. And I'm having a great dream. I'm having a dream I'm at my grandparents' house. And the dream is us sitting at the kitchen table, having dinner like we normally would do. And my grandmother and all of them is at the table. And this is where the shit gets weird. All of a sudden, like a random chainsaw dude just busts in the house, right? And just starts slashing everybody to pieces. Like, and then as I try to wake up from this dream, something slams down into my body, and as I'm laying on the couch, it hits me, and I literally spring up, like my back is arched off of the ground, off of the couch like this, and I flatten back down. So it hits me, boom, I fly up and I go back down. And when this thing hits me, it's like I'm having a heart attack and a stroke at the same time. There is lightning coursing through my veins, flashing like this, zing, 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 zing. And I hear this sound in my mind and all over my body and through my veins. I feel like electricity. But my heart is beating at least 400 BPM. It's like a drum roll. Just my heart is just going, and my mind is racing. My it feels like the right and left side of my brain are doing this, and then my heart is beating fast. So for some reason, I look over at this clock, the alarm clock I have in the basement, and when I look over at it, it says 3:11. Now that number has popped up throughout my life. Even today, it pops up right now, ever since that moment. But my body just looked over at the clock, and it said 3:11. And then I'm having this attack or whatever this is on me. And while this is happening, there's something in my mouth. I feel a set of hands trying to pry my mouth open to get me to say something. My tongue is in my mouth doing this. I mean, just flying, just going. And I have no control over my body right now. None. My tongue is moving, and I'm doing everything in my power to keep my mouth shut. But I feel fingers, phalanges, grabbing the inside of my mouth and pulling like this, trying to get me to say something. I don't know what it's trying to get me to say. It's trying to get me to say something. And I'm fighting against this with all my heart. So it's like my body is just flailing. I'm all over the place. It's just moving. I have no control over my body. But I can move my legs enough to get upstairs, and there is a point where I get up, I turn the light on, and I go upstairs. I make it upstairs, and I'm just making all kind of noise. It's 3:00 in the morning, and so everybody is asleep. Just noise, boom, boom, boom. I'm grabbing stuff, knocking shit over, boom, 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 boom. So I go into the bathroom, and I go in here to go look at my face. I go into the bathroom, I turn the light on, and I want to see my face because I want to know if I'm some sort of mutant or demon right now. So when I turn the light on and I turn on I look into the mirror, my vision is doing this. I have normal vision and then a red filter. Normal vision, red. Normal, red. I'm talking about blood red. Like a filter, just like this. Waving, making that sound. And my mom is stirring because she's like, what's going on? Like, are you okay? What's going on? I can't talk, and I'm trying to keep my mouth closed because I don't want to say nothing right now. I'm still wrestling with whatever this thing is, trying to pry my mouth open, and I'm just in the bathroom, just flailing around, just I don't know what's going on. So I come out of the hallway, and I walk into the bedroom where she's in, and I say, Mom, the devil is trying to take my soul. Listen to me, y'all. Listen. When I said this, every single dog in the neighborhood, including my dog, rest in peace, Taz, I miss you, buddy, they all started howling like wolves. Oh. Every dog in the neighborhood. So I look at my mom's face, and she is definitely terrified right now because she doesn't know what's going on. So she grabs me, she pulls me into the bed, and she's praying on me, and she's holding me and consoling me, and she's trying, to soothe her child. She don't know. I'm trying not to cuss y'all because I want it to be, people could listen to it and stuff, but she don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I can't imagine what's going on in her mind because I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Okay? I'm telling y'all like it is. I'm sorry it's raw for some people, but this is raw. This is how I'm feeling. And she's trying to console me, and she's just rubbing me, and all the dogs just kind of stop over time. They stop. But it was just like a singular moment where they just, they all howled. So I feel, think about this. When you have to release gas, you can feel when you got a fart or whatever. So I felt a ovule. And I'm going to call it an ovule because that's exactly what it felt like, an ovule. Or a snake egg, if you will. Start from the top of my intestines all the way down. It snaked its way all the way out of my body. And I was telling my mom, I said, Mama, is something about to come out of me. And she was like, she was like, what's about to come out of you? What you mean? And she's trying to hold me, you know what I'm saying? But I know she don't know what's going on. And I'm telling y'all, listen to this, man. I know I'm laughing, but sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Seriously. So I fart, right? This is not my body. This is not me pushing the gas out. This thing is coming out of my body. And I passed gas like I've never passed gas before in my life, still to this day. It was a loud, and it hurt too. It was a clap. Like that. Pop! And after that happened, something laughed in the room. Straight up. There was an exchange of some sort of demon gas, butt clap, laughter. Pure terror. Sheer terror. My body is exhausted. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to. It was just imagine having no control over your body, and something is trying to get you to. What the fuck are you trying to get me to say? What am I supposed to say? I don't want to say nothing right now, bro. What is happening right now? All of this took place, man, and it tore me up. I didn't know what to do or what to say or what to think. It was beyond traumatic. And, like my mom is there with me. I don't know, I can't speak for her perspective. We're going to have her come on and tell her side. I'm just going to randomly call her up one day and bring her over here and just ask her to tell about a few things. But we're going to bring this up and we're going to paste in her side of this, and you're going to get to hear what it is. But she's not going to see this interview. She's not going to see it. I'm just going to have her come in and talk about it, because these are also events that affected her as well. And sadly, this was the first time that this happened.